and welcome to CNBC-TV18 and Salesforce present Bharat Trailblazers, which is a series where we feature businesses that have stayed agile, backed by digital transformation. Now, through this series, we hold a dialogue with founders and business leaders to understand their journey. And on the show today, we have with us Vamsee Mohan Kanneganti, the General Manager, IT and CRM at Penna Cement, to share his journey. During our conversation with him today, we're going to try and find out what makes Penna Cement a trailblazer and a cut above the rest. Vamsee, thanks very much for your time here on CNBC-TV18 and welcome to the show. If you could start by, I know it's a hard task, to recap your journey over the last 2 decades or so, just tell us what the key milestones have been for you.
Yeah, so Penna Cement began in 1991. We started manufacturing cement in 1993, expanded our footprint in South India for 10 years, increased our capacity. Then in the next few years, we acquired a few overseas companies. And from 2013, that's when we started bringing in technology like ERP and Salesforce CRM. We've also made strides into power plants and the hotel businesses.
Okay, so you started the business with the opening up of the Indian economy and lots of acquisitions along the way to grow the company to the size it is today. But if I were to ask you to pin down 3 digital trends that you see today that are reshaping business as you see it and how you're leveraging them to stay on top of your game.
Right, I think in the Indian context, digital transformation as in digitization of business processes and making the processes mobile accessible is still, there's a long way to go. We still have a lot of work to do. So that is still a big trend. And then you have what everyone's talking about these days, AI, using AI everywhere.
Oh, you started to use AI in the business?
We did.
Okay.
We've started using AI in marketing content.
I see.
Yeah, earlier what used to take a long time to draft a marketing communication, now it just takes a few minutes, it's much simpler. IoT is still a big trend in manufacturing. A lot of companies are looking to get real-time data from all their machinery, analyze that and have much better quality control, real-time quality control. So the 3 things would be digitization, AI and IoT.
Internet of Things. Okay, tell us how you're streamlining your sales process as well. Are you bringing in automation there? Are you seeing benefits of that?
So in our digitization journey at Penna Cements, we first brought in ERP and then we brought in Salesforce CRM and integrated the Salesforce CRM to the ERP. Now, because of this, different departments and different business processes, they are available in Salesforce for the officers 24/7, anywhere, easy access. So they have easy access to all the information, whatever decision making that they take, it's quicker, better decision making and actionable insights, which earlier took a long time to get, because of which many times you act without thinking well.
I see.
But this time a lot of the thinking is already done.
Are you able to sell smarter? Are you able to sell faster thanks to all of this?
Yeah, we've definitely been able to accelerate our sales cycle. We've been able to generate many more leads because now there's a centralized repository.
I see.
Where we get all the leads. We get the leads from multiple sources. We get them from the web, we get them from email or other digital channels.
Which you collate on one place.
Yeah, we brought all of them onto Salesforce. So we categorize it into a lead or a service request. Lead is important from a sales perspective and service request from
of course,
customer service
lead is
standpoint.
important from a business perspective,
Right.
I believe. But can you elaborate on how much time you've been able to save and how much have you reduced your manual effort in data-related tasks thanks to these steps that you've taken?
It's considerable.
Any numbers you could share?
Yeah. So we did that check for a few of the processes, like the order management cycle time, or even the service requests fulfillment, and we've definitely saved at least 50% in terms of turnaround times, or maybe even 100%. But in terms of operational efficiency, it would be at least 20%.
So this is
manual
across
effort.
order management, as well as the other tasks that you're doing?
Yeah, everything, sales operations.
50%.
50% turnaround time, but in terms of operational cost, decreasing it's around 20%.
I see, that's a significant number. You know, in any business, and more so in yours as well, it's very important to be able to retain your customers and also build on new customers, retain that loyal customer base. What are some of the initiatives specifically that you've put in place to be able to do so?
Well, independent of technology, we've had targeted marketing campaigns, loyalty schemes, having good products, customer service to help gain good customers and retain customers. Additionally, we've also had applications, digital applications on mobile connected to our CRM, where we interact with the customers. Like Salesforce, we've connected our dealer management application to Salesforce, and we interact with our customers using that. That really helps us retain our customers because there is greater engagement, they have full transparency, full access to the data. And even our loyalty schemes are on the application. They can see in real time the points that they are gaining. There's a gamification aspect.
Okay, but you know, what you do in the business is build strong relationships, and you have to maintain them with your dealers.
Right.
You know, to continue to expand your business. I wanted to understand, how are you effectively managing these claims and issues with your dealers, with your clients? You know, can you elaborate on how you're resolving some of the matters relating to customer satisfaction, etc.?
We have a very strong relationship with our dealers by having regular outreach and connect programs. We also have loyalty programs, and then we've given them an application, a mobile application, in which we interact with them and give them access, full access to all their data, and they can also place orders or raise any kind of requests through the application. Combination of all these things together, along with a dedicated support team that's always there for them, has made our relationship very strong with our dealers and has helped us retain them because they've been very satisfied with whatever we have to offer.
But you know, overall, what would you say when it comes to operational effectiveness and your relationship with various stakeholders, whether it is your customers, your clients, your dealers, etc.? How has all of that improved thanks to the work that you've been doing with Salesforce?
Actually, it's been fantastic. It's been now over 9 years that we've been using Salesforce. So we brought in a lot of business processes at Penna Cement onto Salesforce. We have our employees, our partners, and also we have the sales. When I say employees, I mean the sales and marketing team, and we have the operations team, and then our customers on the same platform. They've all been connected to the same platform and collaborating very effectively. It's made for great customer satisfaction, greater employee effectiveness, faster revenue acceleration, and decrease in operational costs.
So, you know, if you look back before we close, if you were to share some valuable lessons from your journey so far that you think the viewers, the industry specifically in the cement industry as well, could take away from your journey, what would those be?
It would be to right size your teams, get the right people, see what's happening out there in terms of new technology globally, and ABC always be changing.
Okay,
always
ABC.
So have a culture of change in the company where you always looking to progress and improve. I mean, motivate your teams to embrace a culture of change. I think that's what I would tell other CIOs and IT leaders.
What would you say would be the lessons from a digital point of view, from a digital transformation?
From a digital transformation, which areas should they go into? Is
you know, from the transformation that you've undertaken thanks to the digitization of processes, what according to you have been the key lessons, key valuable lessons that the industry should know as to why they should adopt it?
Oh, I believe that it is basic hygiene these days. It's no more getting a competitive advantage. Everybody is doing it. If you don't do it, then you're definitely going to be at a disadvantage. So it must be done.
You must be ready to change. You know, digitization is very core to that ABC, the change that you're talking
exactly.
about. All right, Vamsee, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts here on CNBC-TV18. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you. On that note, we're going to wrap up this special episode of the Bharat Trailblazers. From all of us here, goodbye and thanks for watching.